All right, welcome back, tubers. I am Reverend Jeffrey. This is my channel. And I have to apologize to you guys. I haven't been on YouTube for a couple of months, and there's several reasons for that. I'm still continuing to build my house, but I've kind of got to a point to where I need all the expensive stuff. I need all brand new cabinets in the kitchen. And I need a big load of, lumber and sheetrock and stuff to do the upstairs and some more on the house. So I got financially stressed when I got the driveway put in, but there was other reasons for that. So, I kind of maxed out my credit cards to get to this point. So, but what I want to do is I kind of sitting back and I'm just relaxing financially, and I want to get caught up on my credit cards, and then I can continue. I'm kind of waiting for spring to kind of show up, and it has. We're in the middle of winter. It's February, middle of winter, but spring is right around the corner, and the sunshine has returned. Now, we were waiting for all the snow to melt and all the rainy season, and it's been cold. It's like yesterday I woke up and there's frost on the cars. It's getting down to 30, 31 degrees at night, and it's barely getting up to 50 during the day. So it's still kind of winterish, but with the sunshine, everything's warming up just nicely. So the reason why I'm coming to you today is because we have a new project. So I want to take you out there, and we're going to take a once around. We're going to the initial tour of the new project, and we're going to see what that is and how it goes. But first, I got to show you my fireplace. I'm always thrilled about a nice fire. Oh, that thing is roaring right now. Of course, I burn a lot of my recycles. I don't like to, goober up the environment any worse than it already is. So, besides, recycles are very nice for starting a fire. So anyway, we're going to go outside, and we're going to introduce you to my new project. Something that I just acquired recently. Let me get a good panoramic shot of what it is. Oh, there you go. An RV. I had an RV before, and it taught me a lot of things. I had a 21-footer, and I made it into a 23, 24-footer. This one here is a 31-footer. And we're going to do a walk around and introduce you to this new project. Oh, there's my driveway. You see, I had to put that in for a lot of reasons. Now, it's dirty. This thing I got for free. I did. You can see it's got lichen on it. It's got dirty. There's a little tiny bit of rust on the door, but most of it is superficial. Everything else is fairly clean on this thing. I'll try not to let that sunshine bother you. So I had it towed over here from my neighbor. My neighbor gave it to me. He had no use for it. Let me get back here. This thing is a beast. So like I said, I had it towed over here, and the first thing I did was put plastic sheathing on the roof, because the two vents that up there, one over the bedroom and one over the bathroom, has done some, fairly substantial, destruction on the inside. We'll have to address that at some point. All the drapes are old and tarnished, and they got to go, so I got to get something newer. I tell you what, this ladder is sturdy as heck, though. Okay, so there she is. And like I said, there's usually a reason why you get something for free. But here's my crown, my creme de la creme. Got a beautiful, brand new, almost never used Onan generator. I think it's 4 kilowatts if I remember right. Runs on gasoline. I'm going to have to check that out. Here we go, gasoline. Okay, we'll get into that. So another reason why it was given to me, tires are a little bit low. I got to put some air into those. Looks like that hubcap is about ready to fall off. I'll tell you what, the towing company had a heck of a time trying to get it down into my driveway. The trailer hitch on the back bumper stuck. It hung down a little bit and it dug up my driveway. I have to rake that out. But the tweakers, they got into the thing. They busted the big window out here. Why they didn't break the little one so they could just open it up, I don't know. They needed something to crawl through. So whatever, and then we'll see the destruction that they left inside. But externally, this is a Pace Arrow, 31-foot Pace Arrow. It's got a fairly sizable block in it, 455 or something like that. It's Chevy made. The chassis is Chevy. But we'll see. Well, I'll get her cleaned up. Right now, I just want to keep the water off of it. We're going to go inside here. And some of you that have a weaker stomach, you know, you're going to see, look what they've done. Tweakers. Now I'm thinking that the light's not going to be that great in here, but I don't know why they do this. They get in and they destroy the whole thing, right? They're not comfortable, you know, sitting down and enjoying themselves. They gotta destroy everything. So what they did, they pulled everything out and they tossed it all. They completely just threw everything everywhere. Everything. I cannot believe why they would do this. Now there's several, oh, here's a closet. Look at that. Closet's even got clothes in it. A clothes. Whatever. There is some rat feces up front and back here. So even the critters got in a little bit. The mattress is wasted. Like I said, the drapes are all horrendous. We're going to replace all of those. Now, here's part of the problem. The cupboards need to be redone. They've pulled away from the ceiling a little bit. There's about 2.5 inches at the top over here. Over here's all right. So I've got some cleaning to do. There's an old clock, whatever. There's a shelf. You know, there's a little bit of room to walk around it. That's nice. But it's got to be cleaned up. Again, it was free, so here's your furnace controller, light switch. So I got stuff I got to do. You know, there's mold, whatever. Some lights. It's got some nice features. I mean, it's got a full-size shower. But like I said, the ceiling vent. Oh, you can't see the light in there. But anyway, it's not good looking. But the vent leaks in here too as well. All right. Well, here's another view. So I'm just going to take a garbage can, pick up most of this stuff, toss it. None of it's salvageable. And get all of these drapes taken down. I don't have any. Oh, here's a television stand. Rotates. But you know, most of the stuff out here up front is just fine. Got some video, VHS videos up there. Whoopee, you know. I'm never going to use those. And some books, whatever. And another swivel light, speakers, sound system. So the big question is, can I get the engine to fire up? Now, from the story I was given is that it sat for almost 15 years. So the engine's going to be a challenge. And then I got to replace the window. See, it's got broken glass everywhere here. I got to vacuum that all out. And then scrub, scrub, scrub. Now there's some moisture on the inside of the windows. That's to be expected. It's still fairly chilly outside. Oh, that's nice. You got a jersey up here covering the window. Oh, freaking nice. It's tucked in there. Who cares? Oh. There, I opened one of the windows. Nice window. Okay, so, but one of the features that I really like, look at the size of this refrigerator. It's freaking huge. That's perfect for what I like. And we've got it open just to make sure it's not stinky like you would think, you know. So it just needs some cleaning up. I got like the little molding strips, whatever it is. The seal needs to be cleaned up. But other than that, I mean, it's got some nice features. About 80% of it is in pretty good shape. And get you turned back around here. The rest of it is mostly just cruddy, filthy. And then my biggest attention is going to be in the back there, you know, the cabinets, and getting those vents on top sealed off. Now, the other trailer that the other RV that I used to have, the roof leaked like a sieve, and I got that cheap. I paid like $500 for it, and then over its life, over a couple of years, I transformed it. I put a deck on the back of that one, and I had to seal the whole roof. It had an aluminum roof, and I'll tell you what, it leaked like a sieve. There were all kinds of screw holes. I took off like 3 or 4 layers of that stuff that people tried to seal it off with. You know, feeble attempts. So I scraped it all back to the aluminum, and I found out there was all kinds of screw holes in it. So I patched it all up, and I put a good roofing material on it, and it was good to go. So I am actually discovering quite a few things about this new one. You know, I don't know, the tweakers got in here, and then the first thing they do is they try to hide themselves. So they put up blinds. Oh man, they're hanging stuff. I want the sunshine to come in so I can get some warmth in this place. You know, the sun comes up here on, you know, in the east. I've got it facing north. So it'll come up on the east here and come in the windows, start warming it up. So anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. It's got a nice heater in it. Whoa. And then of course you got all the noise from the highway. Now, I did have a chance to check the keys out. The keys work on the side door here and for the ignition. So we're going to do that. Again, some of the nicer features that I like about it, it's a little bit bigger, so it's got plenty of storage. It's got plenty of size. The size of the tanks are good. I'll have to verify exactly how many gallons they hold and stuff like that. And I didn't see it yet, but I know there is. There's usually you have a wastewater management system on there. So I got to go look into that and see if that all functions and everything. I got to check everything. I made a list of things that I need to go through, like the Onan generator, the heater whether it's gas. I know there's a big propane tank underneath, so I got to see if the heater works, see if the hot water tank works, I see if the refrigerator works. Here's the opening for the refrigerator on the side. It's a Dometic, of course, and it's full of garbage. You know, oh geez. Now you're looking at this at the same time I am. Look at that. So, I mean, the critters got in here and made a little nest. So, oh well, we'll clean that out. We'll clean that out. All right. Let me get you out of the sun there. So, I mean, yeah, that's free. So, it's got to be cleaned up. Like I said, it's got a lot of lichen on it. Hopefully that'll come off without too much trouble. I've never had it. Just scrubbing it right now. I'll take a nice stiff brush to it or something like that. I'll get it back down to the fiberglass, and then I'll put a nice sealer on there or something like that. And there's the radiator. Let me open this. Oh man. See if I can get this open for you. Ow! Good Lord. Can I do it with one hand? Yes. All right. It's got a beautiful radiator. It's got a transmission cooler. It's got an air conditioning condenser. It's got an overflow bottle, a washer fluid bottle. It's got driver's light. It's got all kinds of things. But there's plenty of room up here. So, you know, I like everybody's got to do, I got to do engine checks, oil, transmission fluid, washer fluid, everything. So, we'll get into that. Anyway, I just wanted to come to you today and show you the new project. Oh, let me give you a panoramic view of my yard again. You see, I need to do yard. Some of the things that I want to do here in the future is that I want to widen the driveway another 3 feet or so, and then have a space up here, 15, 20 feet. 20 feet sounds better, you know, for a couple of cars to park sideways over here up to the house. You know, because you can't turn around in the driveway, and it's kind of treacherous up here because you got traffic going by all the time. All right, see that? Oh, traffic is never ending on the highway here. Well, now with spring coming up, of course, this is tourist season, you know, and so the highway gets pretty busy out here. So again, I'm going to walk through the yard here. It's got potholes in it. It's got, well, we had all the stumps taken out pretty much. There's still a few left. I got a couple of stumps up here, and I got another one back here. My contractor didn't take those guys out, but he will. I'll get them back here. And then, of course, I got the French drain out front here. I've got the stuff inside for the French drain. That's another reason why I kind of halted work. I was waiting for all my French drain pieces to show up. We'll go back into the house where it's quieter. There's my 6-inch French drain. This is the weeping pipe, and it's got the sock on it. I got 200 feet of it. It's supposed to be for all of the front of the yard here and going back on a couple of spurs as well. There's my fire. It's burning quite nicely. I'm going to top it off. Again, there's still a lot of work to do on the house. I got a lot of the sheetrock in and done and stuff like that, but let me get you set back up here. I need to finish off the plumbing. There's only a couple things to do there. The bathtub faucet, and then I got to hook all up the pressure testing. So I got to pressure test it before I turn the water on. And the way we're doing it, since we're off grid, the water is in a tank up in the attic. Okay, and then I got a 50-gallon tank up there, and I just need to prime the pump and then put electricity to it. Now, electricity, as you know, I've got solar panels. I've got to start hooking up a few panels on the roof I need somebody to help me with that because they're 45 pounds a piece. It's hard for me to lift them and climb a ladder at the same time. So we'll get that done. And I need to provide an outlet for my RV to plug into. So then I got to dig a trench all the way out and then put a power post in for the RV. Now, one thing I didn't show you is that the RV plug for shore power, the plug itself was cut off. I suspect that maybe most of that cord was cut as well. So I may have to replace that as well, so that's on my list. And like I said early on, the house is kind of in a holding pattern right now. I'm just kind of saving up some money, and I'm going to be tinkering on my RV. That's the new project, so I'm going to be listing those differently on my YouTube channel. Episode 99 to 100, whatever, for my house is progressing. I'm going to start a new series of videos with the RV on the front of it there, RV01, RV02. So we'll get there. This one's going to be RV01. So we're going to progress from there, and the next one is going to be cleaning, scrubbing, making things look appropriate, you know. And so, but anyway, that's what we've got for you, and I'm glad to come back to you guys and get things rolling again. So if you've made it this far in the video, please throw me a like and a subscribe. And I hope to earn your subscription by providing new content for you. So we'll get to the more workings on the house, and we're going to get to the RV and try to salvage it best we can. And with any luck, maybe at the end of the summer, we'll have it running, and we'll take it for a trip or something like that. Hope you're around to see that. So thank you for coming by, and we'll catch you later.